You hear people talking about naked chart strategy, and you all know that I used to code indicators. You know, coding indicators means trying to, you understand, see how you can use the indicators to make money, like to have a sell position and a buy position correctly, like coding some indicators that can give you this signal that this place is going to be sell down to this one, and the indicator that can give you this buy signal here. This is for, so those are the stuffs indicator does in the market, but they are not guaranteed. Okay, the mistake people makes is that they think indicators are guaranteed. That is why indicators will lack and repent. Chair, they lack and repent. That is the reason. So if someone should code indicator, it means, if I code indicator, it means this indicator can actually give us some winning positions. There's no 100% indicator. That is what we have been telling people time without number. No 100% indicator in the market. Do you understand? So even me that was creating the indicator, the purpose I created this indicator is this. I see that people really wants to use indicator to trade than knowing exactly how this market works. If I want to, if I make a class of people to come, if I make a class, maybe I host a class, a Zoom call for people to come let naked chat, you see we have less persons. I might have 3 persons only, sometimes 1 in the class. Then I could suspend the class, or I carry on with the 1 person. But if I talk about indicator now, a new indicator or robots, everybody will rush into that. So people need simple stuff. They need it simple. You understand? So I saw it. I said, okay, maybe I start coding indicators. When I started trading, that's about 4 years ago. I coded good indicators that can last for 1 month, sometimes 1 week. And once the algorithms of the market has been changed, it fails. That is one thing about indicator. Immediately the algorithm has been tempered with, your indicators will fail to work, except you tweaks the code again. This thing works with code. You can see code here. You can see different codes counting up and down. It works with code. So if I code those indicators you see in there, for example, let me go here now, like this one. Let me say MACD. You can see it has fast EMA. This is an area which you can impute the code to give you the signals in the market, and it's not done easily. It takes me sometimes 1 month, 2 months before I can get the correct code that matches some winning positions. You know, that is when you hear that indicators are 100. Sorry, they say there's no 100% indicator. Yes, that is true, because I've tried. Before they say that, they know it. You understand? I'm this kind of person. I always love studying. I don't like studying this way. This is my own way of studying. I don't want to hear, and I don't want to really believe in what people say, except I find out myself. I'm that kind of person. I'm a kind of inventor. I love inventing stuff like that. So I did indicators. So I now found out, because when I entered the market, people say indicator, there's no 100% indicator. So I actually wanted to know if it's like that. Yes, it's the truth. There's no 100%, because it could be 100% today. Why they say there's no 100%? It doesn't mean it will not give you entries. It could be 100% today, but tomorrow it could be 0%. That is indicators for you. Yeah. Even me, I was finding it difficult, because naked chart is one of the toughest things, toughest in this market if anybody will ever want to embark on. Do you know why? Because people have other businesses they are doing. They cannot have time to study this market. Yes, and that is the most reason why indicators were created. So at least you can make something out of it if you know how to use it. So the way you use indicators, I don't know, people were saying shit about me, saying I duped them, I did this, I defraud people. They say all sort of rubbish, but I don't know why they say defraud. I don't really understand why they will call that defraud. I'm not hiding my face. You have my photo if you want it. You know me, you still chat with me, you're in my group. You buy the strategy not once, not twice. Or because I'm not in the group you are, you say I defraud you, I did this, I did that. It is not nice. It is better if I sold something to you that wasn't working or that eventually stopped working. It is better for you to come to me directly and tell me. Sometimes people chat me, and because I receive many chats, old chats, my new chat will just eventually push the old one off. Then I could not see that it doesn't stop you from calling me. Also, you have my number. I'm not an hidden person. I don't scam. I did indicators to support my career. You understand? I know people buy indicators. If I do anything free, or sorry, anything naked chats, nobody wants it. Indicators is what everybody wants. Yes. So I had to take my time, kill my time. So you don't expect me to kill my time without. Let's see this market. This is a $3,000 account. This is what I trade. I don't use indicators. I don't use indicator. I use my eye. I trade pure price action. I don't have I'll pause for what people have said. Let's discuss. As I'm discussing this, I'll also tell the people the reason why you hear people spoiling my name. But not just I don't give a fuck to what anybody says, yes. But because only God knows what I was doing. I wasn't defrauding anybody. I'm not a scam. If I were to be a scam, I would have been apprehended by now. Since, like Nigerian people say, tete. I'm doing this video because I've been hearing many talk like that. There's a group the group was created by me, yes. Then the WhatsApp number I used on that group was blocked because I posted. There's a children pornography I posted. I was talking about it. I saw it online and it was so bad, so I talked about it on my status. I never knew it was against the community guideline. Facebook, I shared it to Facebook. That was why my Facebook account was blocked also, and my Mac blocked everything, and my WhatsApp was blocked. And I have to create another WhatsApp with my MTN number. That doesn't make me a fraud, you understand? But if I was a fraud, I wouldn't have sent the number across to people to DM me again or share the link to people. I dropped the link here, you understand? So I wouldn't have done that, but I did this because I wanted them to know that I never defrauded. I did it with clear mind. You're in my group. You never told me because I left the group because my account and my number was blocked. I couldn't enter the group again. So the people start saying things about me, saying bad things. The mistake I did is that I worked with people that doesn't know the meaning of indicators. Now just go and search for the meaning of indicators. If you do not mind, if you don't want to bother going far and out, like the disadvantages of indicators in the market, what indicators can do. Indicators are just there to predict a possible. It is never a sure signal. A possible turning point. That is what indicator does in the market, and it is never 100%. Do you understand? So it's left for you to know the people that can use indicator very well, just like me now. I can use, if I want to apply indicator now, I can use indicator very well because this is I've mastered the trend now. I've mastered the trend. Then if I want to use indicators are used for further confirmations, for more confirmations, you understand? So if I use indicator now, I'll have to grow more reasons to enter. There will be more reasons for me to pick a trade at that particular point. That is the work of an indicator. So for newbies to enter the market and start depending on indicator was the shit that happened. And the mistake I made was to accept anybody that just come I don't force anyone. They will just call that they want to buy after seeing the proof online that is working. Yes, of course, it's working. There are some people that bought till date when I stopped selling indicators. Yes, there are some people that bought till date when I stopped selling indicators. So it is of no use and of no reason for someone to go and start saying shit about me because you bought something that never worked. You understand? You better talk to me. If you know trading very well, you know anybody that gives signal, anybody that does things like this, do mentorship rather. Those kind of people, at least their time alone should be respected. You know, for someone to just shun every other thing, focus on these things. I started as I knew this is a career I will never run away from, so I started with it. I started and learn. I practice. When I became good, I wasn't good at like trading naked chart. Nobody, I've never asked anybody. I've never said I'm good at that. I'll always tell you I'm not good. Anything I'm not good at, I will tell you I'm not good. But indicators, coding indicators, I was very perfect at it. I can code indicators. I can give money for like 1 week, but nobody knows the week. Like what happened then is that we don't know why. We don't know that initially. We never knew that they always tamper with these indicators. We the newbie the newbies that enter the market that period. We never knew they tamper with these indicators. We thought indicators last once you code it to last like that forever. You understand? So as time goes on, they will manipulate it. That is why you see many indicators in the market. Go to I was not the only one that sells indicator. That is why I don't say it doesn't bother me when they say this. Go to MT5 market, the real market. You see that people are selling indicators costly. They are coding indicators that doesn't work at all. Maybe it works for them, or there's how it works. It could work for the pro trader, those one that trade very well. They know it. They know this because you need, if indicators must work for you, you need to know this naked chart, pure naked chart trading. You need to train your eye, you need to master the trend, then you can use indicators to back up your signals. That is the only way indicators can work for you very well and you enjoy it. But apart from that, if you only depend on indicators, my dear, you never back something good from this market. So those that knows how to use indicators will still buying and they contact me to create more. Creating indicator that works, that aligns with the algorithms is not an easy task, my people. It is something as I've almost died twice because of this thing. I told you guys. So for people going around saying shit, I will ask God to forgive them. Ask God to forgive them, because one thing about life is that to be a leader is not easy. Most pastors told me that to be a leader is not easy. They're in that group also. They feel victims sometimes, but they know this how this thing works. They will not just. Someone used to tell me I should stop working with the young people, like the ones that just entered the market newly, that they will give me issues because they don't know how this market works. They just think they are this kind of people that just wake up and think trading works that way. They will just jump into it, and because of what they heard from somewhere. Trading is working very well, it's paying very fine, it's paying people. People can use this as a business, but to only those that knows. If you have not gotten to this point, my brother, try to get to this point. Stop deceiving yourself. Try to get to this point. There are some positions you could enter in the market. You see this place? This is H4. Even if this market is not going to go my way later, might not go my way later, but let me say so. Come to M1, at least it could push up for me to get stuff out of this place. This is step in this. I use lowest lot, so I think I should add the account is big. Let me add something again. Like 4 positions. You understand what I'm saying? So sorry, I want to go back to where we got the signal. So like I was saying, there's something going on here. If you check this region, first thing, if you want to trade, a good trader must observe the trend. Now I want to give you guys a scope. You connect the previous to the present to get the future. Connect the previous to the present to get the future. The future is the prediction, which we don't know what is going to happen, but we believe. You can see this, I've made 15 here, so it will still go like that. You can, this level, you don't fight with the market. Yeah, there's a level you reach in this trading business, you don't fight with the market. You must not fight with the market, because if you fight with the markets will eventually ruin your life, yes, or ruin your account, devour you badly. You don't fight with the market. Why am I taking this trade? First thing, you need to, as a trader, every trader that knows what is happening in this market must know M and W formation. You understand? This is M. Alright, let me put it inside the chat so we see. Right now, if you want to check this is the M starts from here. I'm going to explain, okay, because some people will find it difficult to understand what I mean. Please, you must learn something. I'm doing this as a restitutional video, like I'm doing restitution if I have ever, because I'm a man that I don't love people saying shit against me. I don't want to stain my name. Yeah, I value my name because I don't know tomorrow, so I will take my time. This is something I do charge people. I charge people to teach them naked charts. I still charge $200 to show them naked charts trading, but I'm giving it out for free for the sake of those that think, that says I ate their money, I did this, I did that. Normally they did not know what they were doing and they don't know what they're saying, but I feel bad for that. I don't like it at all. I want everybody to make money, saying, oh, at least I help them make money. You understand? So now this is it. That is the purpose I'm doing this video. You can see we are making something 18. We are going up. That's the purpose. It rarely, if you know naked charts very well. Sorry. Naked chart is could also be called like a price action trading. You understand? You know price action. So you see this is M. I'm going to connect this one. Later I'll use another 2 points. You understand that? Sorry, please. Now this is M. I told some people the other day on my other group, my new group, the one I'm opening with the new number, I told them that they should treat manipulation than trading an ordinary chain. Now manipulations, you see, if you want to know where manipulation comes where the market consolidates. You understand? When the market consolidates like this position, I think we can also call this a consolidation because it's supposed to move straight. What I mean is this. You see this place? You can call that a consolidation. Then here a signal could come. So if you trade manipulations, this level, this general level here, I'm drawing this line like this, you can equally, now this EMA 200 above, I think this EMA here, sorry, let me use a pointer. This EMA 200 above here can also serve as a further confirmation to whatever you're trading. Now, whenever the EMA is above the price, like look at the gap. It tells you that there is this trend already is on a strong downtrend. So whatever you're going to pick out of this place, if you're buying, it should be a scalp. If you're selling, you should sell very well and put your TP. Any good signal that comes will come with a TP and an SL. But for me, I do mine this way if I'm observing the market with my eye, because I don't like being greedy. Fixing SL and TP. SL is very okay, but fixing TP can make you be greedy. Yeah, but I advise SL. Then you sit to observe your market. But if you are fixing TP, it means maybe you're busy. Maybe I'm busy. That is why I'm fixing this TP, because I know there's going to be a possible fall. Now over here, there's a signal that came here. I trained my eye. I looked at it. If I carry my phone now, I will check the market. I know what's going to happen in the future, and believe me, it has been working for me all this while without failing. If it fails, maybe I'm dizzy or I'm a mistake, or the market maybe it's a manipulation from the market. Yes, because they do manipulate sometimes. That is why you fix SL, that's stop loss. So like this place now, there was a signal here. There was a signal at this peak. A sell signal came at this peak, which is taking us downward to the west. You can see, so a sell signal came at this peak. Here, the structure I'm using, see this structure, let's bring it down. Sorry, please, and if you want to draw this, if you want to draw them, please, you do not have to fake it. You do not have to fake it. You must draw it accordingly, please. Now over here, this is how you put it. You need to train your eye. It is not easy. It is not so easy as you think. You need to really train your eye. Hope you see this. Now, what does this entail? I want to tell you something. I need this. I first of all told us about the M and W. Okay, this is W. W starts, the first leg of a W must be a downtrend, must be a bear, must be red. Then the second one must be green, which are bulls. The third one must be bear, which are must be red, like this, which are bears. You understand? Okay, let me come again. Bear for W, the first leg is a bear, the second leg is a bull, the third leg is a bear again, then the fourth leg is a bull. You understand? So that is what you should know first. Then for an M, you can see this is M. The first leg for M, the first leg must be a bull. which are the green, must go up to see green line, green trend like this. Then the second must be a bear. The third now must be a bull, and the fourth, which is the last one, must be a bear. That makes it an M, just like this. So if you're benefiting from this video, you should thank those that says I'm a bad person. Thank them, because I feel their pains in a way. I feel their pains. It's not easy for someone to, you understand, they thought this could, that's exactly what happened to me. If you're coming into trading firstly because of the desperateness, because you're so eager, you're desperate to make money, you understand, once you're desperate over something, you can fall a victim of anything. You can fall a victim to scam. Yes, they were desperate of making money, that have suffered because they heard trading is this, that, you understand, they fell into issues. But mine wasn't a scam. Everybody, you see people, different people on YouTube, go to YouTube. YouTube is a market. People they crack their brain to create a strategy, come there and sell it. Yeah, that is what I was doing. That was my business also. But these people that bought the strategy, most of them never knew the function of a strategy. Gurus that trade in Lagos, some gurus I knew, they used to buy my strategy. Some that were trading in the bank, they bought my strategy. Maybe to some extent that maybe they started, and maybe it never worked for them again. Some pastors buy big ones that trade big accounts. So for the sake of them, for the people that supported me, because them that were buying my strategy were supporting me, because I told my God, the day you bless me, if you bless me understand this market, the movement of this market, I'm going to bless others, especially those ones that supported me by buying my stuffs, my materials. Because as you were buying, you cannot learn while you're hungry. Yeah, you can't. Hunger will come. What if after learning you woke up, nothing is there? You want to go also for money first. But I was able to learn because I had some bucks in my account from what I sell and some other of my physical businesses around. You understand? So I could learn with that, because I can stay from January to December without depending on anybody. You understand that? So with that, I could learn easily and I conquer the market. So my happiness is that God has brought me this far. God has brought me this far. I even want to stop. I told people I'm going to stop doing mentorship because no time for that anymore. People say shit about me, so I'm tired of it. I don't want to do things with people. I just want to be there on my own. I know I will have friends that can benefit from me as well. So I had to do this video now. So you open your eye, open your mind, open everything you have in you to learn now, because I'm going to expose the manipulation. I told you guys, I promise everybody I'm going to do video. I'm going to do a video on how to trade the manipulation. People will say start trading manipulations. It's cool, yeah. Their manipulation is cool. It's pay you. You understand? So I'm going to leak that. Because of that, I even felt skeptical about it. I never wanted to do it anymore. But for this reason, I heard. Let me show you this guy. This guy was saying things this morning, because there's this thing he said. I had him here. He was saying this. The boy was saying this. You understand? Yeah, I can actually remember this boy. But for one day, he never called me. He never called me to say. And this, what he's saying, please, you can read this. I don't have time to explain all the stuff. You can go through this carefully, please. Carefully. if you can, it's not even necessary anyway. It's not necessary, but if you can go through it, you can read it and see what I said there, what the guy said before. Then I was still a very young trader. Yeah, that's when I was selling strategy. He came to me, he called, contacted, he wants to come to Lagos, and okay, he wants to see me one on one. You know, some people, they don't even, the money I collected, I'm sure it was not complete. Yes, it was not even what I used to collect. It was not complete. So I gave him the one I gave him. Okay, I think I asked him a question that day. Do you want to learn this thing? I do ask everybody this question. Do you want to learn this thing, or you want me to give you a strategy that will help you? Do you want to learn it? He said a strategy, because everybody needs a strategy. That is why I gave him an EOG that day. The EOG strategy, if you can remember, you should remember that. So I don't want to go back to the past. Let's learn. I'm doing this video for them, for those of them that have been going around spoiling my name. I don't like it. Please, you should be very careful with who you toy with, please. All right, so you should see it as sometimes you should see it as your mistake. I was scammed. Yours is not even a scam. I was there with you. You can talk to me. I do new versions. You knew I was selling this. I do versions of strategies like that, and at the same time I was learning. I dropped tips for them on the group, so everybody were very quiet, staying, learning. So you should be very careful. Okay, now let's come back to this. We're talking about W and M structure. It has been happening like that. So please, let's see. Okay, look at the market now. Okay, let's see our money now. You can see we are making $45 without fighting the market. 45 without fighting the market. As I was talking to you, the market was still running. Hope you can see it. There's a reason for this. So this is the kind of style, this is the kind of life I wanted. I don't use indicators, I don't use anything. Even when I entered this market, this indicator was not showing. So I basically, you see, was not showing. So what made me enter this place now? So because I know a buy is coming here. That's $51, 52, going that way like that. So let's go back to this place first. Let me explain what I wanted to explain. Now, if you check, and now for me to let me know what I'm trading actually. Okay, over here I think I'm trading a scalp. Yeah, because I'm not supposed to buy when this stuff is here. I know we can, there's another structure that can make me buy, but this particular one I'm not supposed to buy at this point, but I'm buying because I know it must go up. That is why I'm using H4. There are so many tricks in the market. I'm using this H4 because I know 2 candles on H4 here, it's a very big money. It give me a very big money. It's a very long peak on M1. Okay, for instance, let's measure this one. You can see how small this one is. Okay, so you can see how small. Let's go to M1 now. You cannot even see the line 7 M1. Can you see that? I think, okay, this is the line. It happens to bend. Let me bend it here. So let's go to H4. You can see how small the line is on H4. That is it. So because I know that is why I entered here, and it's trying to, as it's going up now, it's going to confirm a sell signal. It's about to confirm a sell signal that will sell for a very long period of time. And as I'm watching at this, now, I can equally see the sell signal and where it's about happening. Once this one goes there, because this one must act to confirm. So I must scalp. I can scalp, yeah, if I'm staying without seeing a complete formation. So let's go back here. Sorry, this thing, this my screen record has no pen. And please, for those that have not, maybe you've contacted my old number, I've been saying it, please, that number was blocked. Okay, the WhatsApp was blocked, not the number. The number is still going. Some people call and I talk to them, I give them the new WhatsApp number. I'm going to drop the WhatsApp number here, the new one. You can WhatsApp me. Then if you still want to learn the naked chat, like you want to learn, you can talk to me one-on-one. That I will still charge you. Yes, I'll charge you if you want to be my student. If you want to learn naked chat, I'll charge you, because I know this one I'm explaining, not everybody will know it. So now, what are we doing here? This is before you know, when I started this, I said this is going to be, I saw this signal, this session that I came here. So you first of all check, we sell. When you hear sell high, buy low, sell high, buy low. A market can never be high if the bulls are not introduced in the market. So this is the bull. They came here, they bought over a market that was already down for a long period of time. Now the bulls came inside to buy. They bought, you understand, to a level. You can see this level is a verified zone of the resistance. Sell high, buy low. We sell, so high is the resistance. This is the resistance here, and the low is the support. Now if you can check, this is a resistance overall, another resistance crossing, like the way I put this, my white line. You see another one crossing here to this point. This is the overall now, and this is another one crossing to this point. If you check, if I had to drag, because this what do we call it, incoming, this is our regression, our regression line. This is our regression. This is the name. Let me show you. I want to show you the name of this thing. Oh, sorry. You can see the name there, H4 regression channel 40694. You understand? So this regression channel, you can see this one is showing us the overall, while this one is showing us the index. This one is inside, running like this. So now the overall trend is what? Is a downtrend, has been falling for a very long period of time. Over here now, this is the manipulation zone. I told you, when a manipulation is coming, there will be a consolidation. And now it's consolidating. Now the consolidation now is happening on a downtrend. It's consolidating on a downtrend, which is giving more people reasons that it's going to buy. Because what most people think, what they will look out for at this zone. I remember when I used to trade things like this also. I remember when I used to say things, and used to trade things like this also. Sometimes I will enter once the market is sharp, maybe I will use the overall, what do we call it? Overall support. So they will go a bit and fall, you hoping that it's going to buy again. Everybody will be expecting at this zone. Now look at where the manipulation started. It started from here. Maybe let me bring it down. Now see this is okay. Let me use this line here. This is the overall support. Yeah, now let's see how we trade manipulations. So that's the overall support. So the signal came from some indicators you use. These are where indicators will give you signal, because it has passed the level of the code that was used to code the indicator. So they will start giving you that a possible buy may come. They will give you all the signal, and the signal will tends to be fake signals. So the buy signal came here first. If I had to apply, let me see if I have an indicator that shows something like a buy. It was an indicator I was trying to do for someone. So I think I have indicator. Okay, sure, let's use this and study. We're going to use RSI also. Let me zoom it very well. Now, some indicators, some buy B. Yeah, I don't know, this indicator I was working on it, I don't even know. So now, some will be a crossover, maybe this blue, the deep blue, the navy blue crossing over the sky blue will be a buy, and that it bought, it started buying, it bought, then it retraced from where it entered, it bought, then it drops again, which people thought it could buy a bull, and look at where it started. So I don't want to use this line. Let me do it this way. This will be simple. But anyway, without wasting much time, I don't want to waste our time. And some people that use RSI to talk about oversold, overbought, that could be in a confirmation after confirming your naked chart. You understand? And see if the sell is really actualized. Now, as I was saying, please, there are so many lines. That is why it is confusing. That is why people run away from it. Okay, so it's not easy. You need to train your eye. Sometimes you see it and get confused. That is why most people still want me around them. Now look at the overall here. A signal for buy came, you bought, hoping it's going to go far, maybe fixing your SL somewhere downward here and fix your TP above, hoping it's going to break this line because it's coming from the verified zone. Funny enough, look at where the market is going to. Look at where the market is going to. It's making this curve, and this is pure manipulation. Can you see? Because it's supposed to go this way, or better still, after bouncing the last leg of W. Look at 1, 2, 3. The fourth leg of W is supposed to be a very high one, but it's going downward. Now many accounts will be blown at this point. Many will be blown at this point. So they move again at this zone. At this zone they move again, came to this point, move again, and drop again. Keep dropping. So tell me, what account will you have that cannot be lost there? And this is H4. But if you are trading opposites, you'll be making money as they are manipulating. So I trade manipulations. All right, so the signal comes from here. I want to show us the signal because I don't have much time. So I said, like, the buy I'm buying, it's going to affirm, it's going to confirm a sell, so I can scalp. You get my point? Yeah. So it's going to be a buy scalp. See, they are fighting over this region, so it's not yet confirming, so I'm still scalping till it gets to that point, and I believe it go there. So let's see where we are now. We're in $25 now. It's not still bad. Would have gone out, or sorry, I'm not supposed to open this place. So now let's go back. I see the bull power is coming up again. Bull power is coming up again. So instead of you falling a victim, open your eyes now. Check what is happening here. There are so many resistance here. There are some strong resistance that are confirmed by a support. Now look at this resistance here. See this one? 1, 2, 3. The last one here. Sorry. Let me use my pointer. This is 1, 2, 3, and they were confirmed by a support in the past. There was a support there and the past. Connect the past to the present to get the future. This is the future. At that point, this market was like this, so it was moving like this. You now that is a criminal seeing this and this, seeing another support here. Now this support has nothing to link with. You can, for a very long period of time, the support was not linking with anything. So you know it's going to be in the opposite. So where's my pointer now? Where's my pointer? So you can see resistance, resistance, resistance. Then this is overall connecting to a sideways. See how they move the resistance coming like this, another one coming like this to form an angle at this point. There's an angle here. Don't know if it's acute. There's an angle here. So you check this its own support, and where do you enter a trade? You enter when, see the manipulation, supposed to buy here, comes back, goes up again, come back again, showing you that bulls, people say bulls are jumping in very soon. They will, so you'll be buying and they will show you money. You understand? You'll be seeing money, possible profit, hoping that they'll give you hope. So if it comes back, you think it's going to bounce at this region, like from this one that came back here, you thought it's going to bounce at this region. Look at this candle here. They lied. It's going to bounce here. When you enter, okay, this one went up again, giving you hope that they have bounced before it came back again. You will not close. Yeah, it's only SL that can help you, because you always think they will come back. They will come back down again, then give you another hope to hold. Then you see that your money is going back up again to this region. Sorry, to this region, and they drop again, rise up again, keeping you hopeless at this region. You're just hopeless. You'll be saying it will go. Your hope will be that it's going to buy now, because you're seeing the cuff already. This is the last leg of the W, going up again, going up and coming down again. Do you understand? Coming down again. Then after this impulse move, they manipulate, they wipe the accounts, everybody's account, because they will wait until others jump in. So someone that gave a signal here will say, okay, they are back, they will come back. Okay, it's another time for you to join. It's like they are going up again. When others join, okay, some people that saw the signal late will say, oh, they are coming back again, I need to join here. Join. It came back again, putting others again in the trap. Others will come in when they have collected enough of account inside. They wipe them off. See the wiping? Wipe them off. So for me, what I do is, instead of me doing these things you guys are doing here, hoping, I wait for them here. Once they come, as they are wiping you guys, I'm eating with them. Now this is how I fix my TP and my SO. My SL will be at exactly the same zone to the support. Like, look at it, where they always, this is my SL, it must match. Sorry, my TP. This is my TP. That is the verified support, is my TP. Now my SL over here is like this. You understand? When I measure like this, if my entry is here, that blue line there, my SL is here. This is my stop loss. Sorry, I need to, if I delete some lines, you may not really get it, but follow me, train your eye. It's difficult though. Now this is the line I place on top of this place. You can see, sorry, I don't want to. You can see this one I place on top of this place. There isn't any point of, okay, another one is there already. So that is my SL. Let me show you. That is when I told people I trade tight SL. This is my SL. It's supposed to, let me put it the way I used to put it. This one here, it should rise up. Now at where my entry is, this is my entry. Now this will be my SL. At my entry will be at 8969.9. Then my SL will be at 8998.0. Do you understand? Then my TP, where it's gonna be my TP. You. So when I draw, I will come to this previous and fix. If you start from here, anywhere you start from, this is what I mean. Is there any point of this? Let me just delete this one. Anyway, let it be there because some people can, so you guys can understand. Those I want to understand. So now this is a support here from where they connect the previous support of their manipulation. They manipulated here also. I'm seeing the signal. This is their previous manipulation connected to the current one. Then you drag it straight. Now you know this market was not there initially. After my signal, after my entry, the market was not there, so I drag it. So whenever the price comes back to hit from my entry, this is my entry, comes back to hit this line that was tracked from the previous, that is my TP. My TP was smashed before the market rise up. So I might not even wait because I don't like waiting too much. I might not wait for it to hit my TP. I take the money out because I'm not greedy. Yeah. Before it bounces, this one is it could be, this bounce could be a lower time frame giving a buy signal. You understand? That's the cause of the bounce. It could be the cause of the bounce. The lower TF to H4 giving a buy signal. Then another signal for sell came here. And look at the sell. Look at the sell. And if you drag this place to here, I keep on dragging, drag it to this place, and you see that is your entry. Your TP must also be hitting. This is another signal. This thing doesn't really, another entry here. When they want to manipulate follow. So if you want to sell, you'll be looking for the buy. You sell, you have your signal from the buy from a fourth leg of W. You know, W is M is an inverse of W. You understand? So W is upward. The last leg one will be a buy trend. So from there you will source for your signal. Then for sell, for a buy, you will use the last leg of M, which is going to be a sell, to source for signal, just like this place now. They came a buy here, and that is when this buy went up very well. So the signal for buy here. You also see the manipulations. Understand? You see the manipulation for some people might say, okay, now look at it, it's still down. So that is why I say indicator fails a lot. See what this indicator is doing. If I'm relying on this indicator, see, this indicator is showing us that this market has been on a very serious downtrend from here, just like others. Look at the gap. But what I'm having here is a buy signal. They manipulated this place, so people might think they are going to sell, but putting them Okay, sorry, people might think some. Okay guys, if you check, we are making 105 US dollars there. So let's check how we entered. You can see what I said. 2 candle of H4 can give you a lot of money. Even if this account was $10 accounts, you know the losses we had, the pullback was not up to $10 when we entered. You understand? So I think it will accommodate with this style. This is how I make my money over here. If I want to go out now, I can go out because I've already seen $100 and something as it's inside the $100 and something and be repeating. It's still there. It revolves around that 100 level. You can see around 8813.5 is just revolving around there. So I think it got to. So this is how objects. I think it got to this place. It got to 8816.3. You understand? So that's the region. You would have gone out there with something good. If you check M1 now, maybe another signal for sell. I'm seeing a sell signal coming here. You understand? So that is why you're seeing this pullback. See the entry. One thing I want to tell you guys is that the signal you see on higher time frame will always sorry, excuse me, will always supersede the signal you saw on lower time frames. That is what I mean. For instance, which we are seeing a sell signal here on M1, then we go to and we see a buy signal on M15. Please, the market will act in respect to. Now this drop might drop to this place. This drop will drop down to this point. Let me see. I think down to this place. Yeah, down to this place, or like this. Like this from here, because you're taking the signal from there down to that region, then it bounces upward again. Do you understand? You can see it first bounces here, it dropped to that region before it bounced again. See, it dropped down to this region and it bounced. You see there was a support here, it bounced. Another one has bounced again, you can see. So it could bounce here. This is the sell signal you got. So you've taken this and go out. This is a sell. Remember what I told you guys to draw. You understand that? So, and what was the overall trend? I don't know about the overall trend. So if you draw that, there's a sell signal, it's going to bounce, and this came from M1. Why the H4? If you go to H4, you see you still have a bull candle. You see, you still have a bull candle which will eventually be pushing upward, and we had $100 before. Now it has dropped to 80 something. So with this, you don't fight with the market, please. I don't have much time. What I want to say is that is how I trade, and this video will help those people that think I'm a scam. You can see it live. If I don't show you, it doesn't mean I show you my accounts, please. That's a confidential material. How do you flaunt your bank account outside to people to see what you have inside? It's the same way. So showing my accounts, it's never in this game, please. If I'm making the money, let me. If I'm not making the, that's not your problem. The problem is the knowledge. Forget about the result and go for the knowledge. So what people do is that what deceives them, and what people tell them, say, I trade demo accounts. I trade demo and real. Sometimes I believe the other day I showed you guys how I made from $150 account. Someone challenged me that I cannot grow it, and I grew it. It was on a real account. I showed you guys I made 200 and something out of it. So please, this video is for the sake of those that I think maybe they think I offended them, or maybe I offended them without knowing or unknowingly. Please, I don't like spoiling my name. I don't like people going around spoiling my name. And now I want to show us why did I take this signal. Okay, someone here, I said before I leave, this video is too long already. You can see, so a sell signal is going to come on top. So this is where it could come here. It could happen here where this market bounce. So that means I would have taken my profit and go up. I told you when I started that I am only scalping, and this is H, so that is why I scalp, so that it's going, this buy occurs to give a sell signal. So a sell signal is at this region. And you can see this line, where this line is going to, just as I explained, because I don't have time to explain again. Just as I explained over there, let me put this one over here. Remember this. If you remember that angle which I pointed at the other time. So remember when they said just go back and check. When it comes like this, look at it. Just the structure. I don't know how to explain it to you, but what I want to tell you is that if you want to sell, work on the you're going to take your previous, which I said connect previous to the present to get the future. Now you've already gotten this train, you've already gotten W. The train, you must draw out the W symbol very well. Then after drawing the W symbol, if you want to sell, work on the third leg of W. This is the first one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. Now all the signal, a genuine signal will come here for sale. If it's not going to come, that means to continue buying. That is not your business. Let it go until when it's ready to give a signal for sale. Now a signal for sale is when you do this. You can see, I think I should let me go close to those trade, please, because I was doing this video to show you guys. You saw it went to $100, so you would have taken it up. So I need to go check for a sell signal confirmation. And if you're not seeing it clearly on this higher time frame, you can maybe shift to the lower. Sometimes the lower bring it out clearly for you to see it well and for you to place your drawings. So what I'm saying this is that this bike will continue, yeah, but it is risky at this zone. So I only scalp for some hours. I scalp for about 7 hours or thereabout, and we could make something 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, about 7 to 8 hours. But I entered, yeah, I entered after the consolidation, the lower time frame downward. I think I spent 6 hours there. You understand? So the sell will come. This line was just going to give you this. Now this is the manipulation. You can see they wanted to buy and drop, buy and drop. So it drops once they break this line. This is the breakout here. This is what you're trading. Sorry, pardon, because I do not have, I'm going to, this is a breakout. You can see they try to buy here and it fails. So you use this breakout to have your confirmation. So once the price, once that zone has been retested, this is the zone here, you can sell. Already you can see the trend of the market. The previous is a downtrend. It's telling you that this market is falling, so this one is coming here, is making the lower lows. You understand? Let me draw it and show you what the market will make at that zone. Let me go to H4. Please, I'm ending this thing here, please. This is for the sake of those that said I ate their money, I scammed them. Please, I'm not a scam. So trading has become so sweet now, so it's left for you to know it. I don't know if I'll be happy. If you guys make me happy, maybe I will open where I'll be dropping signals for you. But of course, because of what has happened, what I've gone through, I wanted to quit working with humans and be on my own. Quit helping humans and be on my own. So you can see that is exactly what the market is trying to form there. That is the lower lows, sorry, which means it's coming, this the small one is coming up already. Look at it here, and it's going to drop, and this is what you're seeing. I want to try it out fully. Sorry, this one works with the candle. If there's no candle, it can pick. All right, let me draw it manually. So this is exactly what happened there. So that when it bounced there, when it bounces here, so this is where your sell is occurring. This is your sell. You understand? Then a buy is the other way up, is the other way around, rather. When you see a buy is like this. Oops, sorry. And a buy is like this. If I were you, I would stop buying robots or stop buying strategies and focus on this thing. So this is a buy. Hope you can see it. This is a buy. The down one here is a buy, and this is your buy signal. Okay, sorry. Let me draw it well for you guys because I'm confusing people. Sorry, it's supposed to be like this. Now this is the right thing. I was coming from, it's not easy. Sometimes it's confusing. I was coming from the negative side, so this is the right way it moves. Then bounces there and rise. You get my point? So that is a buy. That is a buy. So your buy, your signal comes here. This is your buy signal occurs. It hits here to produce this. Sorry, I want to make it nice. That's it. It hits here. It hits this place, this bar here. Bam, to produce that. So that is what you're going to look into if you're watching the charts and the candles. When you see stuff like this, that is where you're going to target your buy and sell. Remember I said this is a sell. This formation is a sell for sell. This formation is for buy. And when it comes here and bounce here, you need to know W, and if you do not know the W and the M leg formation, please just know how to draw your W, carve it out, then you work on the last legs. Okay, thank you very much. Do have a nice day. If I've ever offended you, please stop spoiling my name. This video, I took my time to do it. I did it for you, so you've seen everything. I've shown you the manipulation. I did it free and I'm posting it here. This is the best thing ever that I'm doing. You understand? It should be more costly than every other thing that I've collected from you or even that you have in your life. So please take this video, watch it carefully, and develop yourself. If you want to talk to me, this is my number. You can call me. Thank you. Bye.